According to a review named Pause and Review, dog behavior always serves a function for the dog. It is either a reflection of a dog's internal state or a deliberate attempt to communicate with you or someone else. Humans have been around dogs for a very long time. This time has enabled each of us to communicate with each other. There are many ways for us to do this, but according to the animalfoundation.com, to read a dog, you must look at all separate physical cues together to size up what the entire dog's body language is saying. What's also important on top of physical cues is to look at and listen to their vocalizations. Doing so can ensure that you can de-escalate or prevent any possible dangerous situations from arising. According to an article called Communication in Dogs, living in close contact with humans for at least 30,000 years, dogs have developed specific skills enabling them to communicate flexibly with humans. This 30,000-year relationship has also enabled an attachment. This attachment is similar to that attachment of infants to their primary caregivers. If you can accurately identify stress and fear in a dog, you are able to then de-escalate any possible situations. The general or more common signs of stress include these: drooling, tucking of the tail, looking away, cowering away, or even moving away, as well as panting. Once these signs are recognized, it is then important to try to figure out what is causing that stress or fear. Once that is figured out, then you need to try and resolve that dog's fear. What's important is to not punish them. Punishing can discourage any communication in general, which can lead to more stress. According to resourcesbestfriends.org, it says if we slow down whatever caused fear and expose the dog in small amounts at a distance, it can help them completely overcome that fear. This means that slowly bringing that dog around that stressor or particular thing that is causing them fear can thus help them get over that fear. This is a very successful method, but in order to fully understand a dog and to what they're feeling, just like pethub.com states, they use ears, tails, facial features, and certain stances to show their feelings and thoughts to others. So the entire body is needed to be looked at in order to accurately figure out how a dog is feeling. First, to look for is their facial features. So, a relaxed dog is going to have relaxed ears in a relaxed position. They're going to have normal sized eyes. And they're going to have slightly open or closed mouth. A fearful dog will have their ears flat against their head. They will have wide eyes, and they will have their lips slightly lifted up. A happy dog will have their ears raised, but in a relaxed, natural position. They will have their eyes normal sized, and they will have their mouth slightly open, closed, or even their tongue hanging out. An aggressive dog will have their ears raised up and alert, preferably normally in the direction of the threat. They will have their eyes narrow and small, and their mouth will be open, and the nose will be wrinkled with their teeth showing. If their bottom and top teeth are slightly separated, this may be a warning that they will bite. Next to look at is body language. The rest of the body is important. In a relaxed dog, they will have a relaxed body posture. They will be sitting down, laying down. Their tail will be relaxed, sometimes wagging lightly. A fearful dog will have a low tail or even a tucked tail. They will be tense, and they will be moving away or cowering away as to means of getting away from the possible threat. A happy or playful dog will be bouncing around. They could be in a play bow stance as the one pictured. They can be wagging their tail or to have their tail raised, as well as trying to play with you with little sharp movements, An aggressive dog will be tense, very stiff movemented. They'll have their back hairs, which are called hackles, raised, and their tail will be high and alert and erect. Now, next is their vocalizations, which, similar to their closest relative, the wolf, they do use vocalizations in order to communicate. But dogs have a wider range, a wider variety of these vocals. First is the bark, which is short, explosive, can be a greeting, can be cause of warning. And then there is a growl. Growls are low in frequency. They can be used as a warning or threat. They are also can be a sign of possible discomfort. Next is whining or yelping. Whining or yelping is a higher pitch of a sound. It can be used as a sign of stress or being uncomfortable or pain. It can also be a sign of a greeting, of excitement, and it can be just used to seek attention. Two very important things to remember when dealing with a dog is, one, every dog is different. Breed and personality play a role in how a dog may respond to that situation. Second, never leave a child unattended with a dog. Always watch a child. Children tend to grab and hold on to dogs. And as an article called Be Slow and Steady When Petting a Dog states, though this is a natural expression of affection for humans, it can be a common aggression trigger in dogs. With these two factors remembered, as well as looking and observing the facial features, the body language, and listening to their vocalizations, you will have every tool necessary in order to accurately and effectively ensure the safety of both humans and dogs in any given situation.